Hello everyone, my name is Miss Barbar, and welcome to a new project. Welcome to Luz Magika, where the idea of this park is, what if magic was even more real than it is today? What if we had a park with magic? And so you saw the time lapse where I made this entrance gate, and where I made those floating crystals. And let's have a look at this entrance gate as we start this new park, where the whole idea will be highly theme park, as I love to do them, but with some where magic is real. Magic is real, and so we'll have levitating stuff, some elemental effect that won't be possible otherwise. And let's start with this mine gate. I was inspired by a drawing I made a drawing of these arches, and got the idea of having this shattered part where we can see some floating blocks to really create that magical effect. This will be the part where I don't have to stop myself for anything. It will be quite the experiment. That will take a while as I'm trying to figuring stuff out. And I also wanted a park with a parade and an excuse to play with all the new pieces and the new team. And so that's what I did. So we have those rings made of the new stone slab walls that create quite a nice inside in there, with a little archway with the name Luz Magika, using those amazing toy box ladder that make it look like it's carved into the wall. We then using some of the sand pieces to create this stone texture that is painted. Then some stars, the star will be an icon of the park, and using the new bubbles I was able to create these effects. We also have those little magic thingy that I really like and give the magic glow thanks to special effects. And when I started building, I realized it looked a bit like the Epic Universe entrance. And so I'm taking some inspiration from the park, but this won't be just Epic Universe, will be inspiration from all over the place. We have those gates using the new rock iron pieces that are just fantastic. Then we've got those big columns using the new roof, the new light bulbs, and it's really nice. Some flower. This checkerboard, those two will be some pixel art mosaic, as I love to make them, of what I have no idea yet. Then using some marble bricks, I created in some nice color. I have this effect that really make it look like it's some space, some magic or something. Very simple stuff. And then the floor, we have all of those rings. We've got the screen with the water and the starfield effect to create a sense of magic, like there is magic flowing below. And this park is gonna also be a challenge because Coaster 2 doesn't have a lot of magic element. And even when it have, sometimes it's connected with poles or things to make it realistic. And this park will be plausible, I will say, in a space where magic is real. And so, without any further ado, let's jump to the next update. Okay, we are now in the future with a bit more plants, a bit more life, and more of an idea of what it will be. So, we start, we have the circle pattern, all the colored disc that is again repeated. We'll need to figure out what I want in there, as I want something to welcome the guest. and got an idea. And that idea is that giant structure, that giant metal structure, inspired by train station, inspired by a lot of places, and using the new amazing Rocktargan pieces and some coaster support to really create a nice little, a nice big canopy or covered area, because my idea with the Mainstreet is to make a covered Mainstreet. And then I got an idea. I've got an idea. What if the Mainstreet was on 2 levels? I was inspired by Covent Garden in London, which has those 2 layers of shop. That is a fascinating place. And so what if we had part of the Mainstreet below, like 4 or 5 shops, maybe a restaurant, and the rest up there? And I think it's gonna be great. Then I made a little lamppost using a potion, some iron pieces, those little flower basket. And it looks really nice. Will be the lamppost for this area. As I want this area to be very fancy, I'm in love with the new theme, the small town set. It's a really creative theme. And we've got the first building. Extension of the entrance, the guest services. Where for our new annual pass, all the stuff, lost and found. Guest service building will be really nice. And I think I will have a similar building on the other side. Could be really fun for first aid. But yeah, this is gonna be our Mainstreet. And last thing I want to talk about in this update, is let's go to camera mode. And you can see that the glass is rainbow colored. And to achieve this effect, well, it's simple. I just played with the color of the glass on top of the glass pattern. And from the top, it looks a bit much, but I still like it. But yeah, from the bottom, it adds this subtle light color change that make the place feel more lively, more alive. And yeah, this is gonna be our Mainstreet. We'll probably have a little of a breather area over there. And then, yeah, I have some idea for what will come next. I need to figure out what I will put in that spot. Maybe another building, or I have no idea. I have no idea so far. But that's okay. We'll figure something out. And I'll figure it out just in about a cut for you guys. Alright, we're reaching the next level of what I want. We've got Luz Magika LM, and I copied the building over. Think I will do some adjustment to it. Add the first aid sign will be nice. And one of the things I'm very proud of are those maps. And let's get one in the sun. Think will be better. We've got, I love having map stand at the entrance of my park. And yeah, using all the pieces with, look at that, all the detail. We've got a little map stand. And I'm so proud of that thing. Let's look at it closely. So I use plank to get this effect, some gutter and cap to get where the maps are. For the map, for the little sign, I use some stickers to add a bit more to the map. And then we've got the star and Luz Magika, the logo. I will use that probably on a lot of stuff. Then for the roof, I used those new awning because I wanted an half circle that had a bit of texture and shape. And at first I just wanted to do this. But it looked kind of strange. Like we had this line, and so what I did is when I copied it, like so, it created and yeah, then I played with the it's a really nice pattern where yeah, all the lines converge. And it creates something that is very intricate while it's only one pieces. And I love that. We've got then some of the new parrot pieces, and I forgot a bit of part, that's okay. Some of the metal work. I'm just so happy with that. And speaking of being happy with something, we've got the start of the Mainstreet, the bottom level of the Mainstreet. And so I found something to put in there, just a lot of colorful flowers with that topper to hide the entrance, and will be useful when I make the big sign or statue at the entrance. Still need to figure out what. Then the flowers are pouring in the floor with this glass floor that are pretty nice. If you want to change floor and don't want to take the stairs or can't take the stairs, we now have some accessibility lift. I made a new model that I'm really proud of. It looks pretty nice. It can climb all the way. We've got some arrows. And the thing that I didn't do enough in my other park is theme those. And so those fit the theme of the metalwork of the entrance, and I'm so happy about that. We even have some little trees to help them blend. And then I made the first facade as a test for a restaurant that we won't do the interior today, the pink casserole. I'm really happy with this sign. We've got this little awning, we've got some vine with some flower in it. Those tables that use the the new table from the parrot pack, and then with some extra pieces. Those look like fancy table. And since we've got the glass dome that will probably have a filter for UV light and all, you will be safe. And we're gonna need to make quite the interior, but we've got some tree collectors, we've got a place to put the trash when you finish eating, and the view in there, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be really nice. And we even have some simple toilets. We'll have some toilet just near the first aid building. I'm talk with Okie Dokie Games, and we figure out let's place toilet over there, because on this floor we will need toilets. You wouldn't want to need to go to the toilet when you're at this shop, and that they're over there, going on the stair or the lift. So we have two toilets, and this would help also to help with the gas flow. Besides, we have the room, so it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice, and the color of those walls is where I want to put my facade. Maybe have some trees in there. I really want this place to be lush. Really want this place to feel alive. And that's what we will do with all of those interior and facade. Even if they will stay pretty simple, I like having just a nice fancy wall, having a nice little sign. I think that will be enough, because there's a lot of detail in there. There's a lot of detail. And I even added, I did the railing, of course. And added even some little line to know where the stairs start and where they end. And this is misaligned. That's okay, I will fix that. But I will meet you for one last update as we figure out the rest of our starting area, and that will be good for today's episode. Okay, welcome for the last update of the park for today. As you, I wanted to start this project by laying on the entrance area, as I felt it was very important, and would have uploaded a video without having some plans. I don't know how much I will work on, as the priority will still be fanciful oak. But yeah, when I have some idea, I don't want to stop myself, and you can see that we've got a pack of the Mainstreet that we're gonna look. But yeah, I don't want to stop myself if I have some idea, if I want to do some stuff. Don't expect as much as a cadence for this park at the start compared to the other park, as I'll try to do each episode having more of a purpose, like not just building everywhere. Like maybe next episode will be the bottom part of the Mainstreet, and the next after will be one side and another. I will have to see. And so first of all, we have some, I added some little pots and some bins near the bench, so it creates something a bit nicer. We can see the flitter in the back, and it helps to create a vegetation wall that frames perfectly a fountain that we will look at after. But yeah, this helps to earn the Mainstreet, as I don't want to go on forever. I want each area to have a bit of a breather. We'll see a ride probably poking out or something. That's gonna be nice. So the toilet, it's very simple. It's a wall with some toilet and yeah, some bunting. Not doing the back of building yet, as I need to figure out what will be behind, and we'll probably do that at a later date when I have the Mainstreet complete and I can do some of the buildings. And now let's go by the stairs to this vegetation wall. As I said, nature will have an important role in this park, as I want a park that feels more natural, like a park that wasn't a super planned park at first, but that got improved all over the years with innovation, with change. Maybe the entrance have been completely redone in the last couple of years. A park that seems like a master plan park, but is way more organic because of that it was an organic park. And so this little fountain, I have a spiral of spheres, and those spheres are the crab pieces because they glow in the dark. If I go to I need to already, yeah, this will be nice. I really like this area, but you can see some of them glow, not all of them. And if we go by nighttime, will also be a nice opportunity to see everything. We've got some spheres that glow. We've got this art that will probably add some satellite at the foot of those footers, as I realize it's pretty dark. You can see also the light at the entrance. It's pretty nice. And we'll need more light over there, but as we have facades and all, this will help greatly with the lighting. And so let's go back to the morning, 8 PM. I really like that. But yeah, this fountain flowed because of magic, and I really love the crystal with the bubble and the spiraling stuff. It really gives you the idea that there's something more to this park. It's a bit more fantastical, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. Then I use some Viking horn to make the solar pots that I should maybe have go lower. Yeah, that could be nice. I've reduced the height of them, but they look like pots. We have some unique flower in them, I really like those. And yeah, look at the view from there, from the entrance. Ah, that's gonna be great. And yeah, then this little breeder area where you can enjoy the vegetation. We'll have a lot more vegetation in the park. This is something I want to improve for all of my park, and this will be nice when we reach Planet Zoo 2 when it releases, to learn to do more with vegetation. And I'm very proud of this. We've got the wall of edges, a lot of different vegetation of different level of planters. We've got the street that create a line, and I really love this spot. It feels really nice. It really complete the main street. We'll probably have building to go this way. I have some very fun idea for what I want there, and what I want at the end of this thing. I think it's gonna be nice. And yeah, I want also to expand this way and probably this way as well. Because there's something I haven't told you. I want to play with levels. And so yeah, I want to have one bit of the park that is high. Then I have the big thing I want there, going a bit lower, having a second level, and a third level with a lake that will be over there, with the parade and stuff. But we're far from that. There's a lot to do. And since there's a lot to do, it's gonna be a lot of fun. But I'm so proud of how this park is turning out. Look at all the detail in the flowers, the different flowers, using different colors of the same flower. I really love it. Really love this spot. And yeah, planning to have a flat ride over there with more of the vegetation. But I hope the start of this project has piqued your interest, guys. If so, please subscribe to the channel if you want to follow the rest. I also have another project, Fanciful Oak, that is also a themed park, but in a more plausible way, where yeah, things doesn't float. There's no magical limited stuff. It's still magical, but just in park magic, not just magic in general. And you might really like this. My name was Miss Barbar. I will meet you in next time in Planet Coaster 2 or even Minecraft for more creative game. And I love you guys.